Inverse trigonometry extra sum. We want to find out cosec of tan inverse of cos of cot inverse of sec of sin inverse of a is equal to what? Options are 1 upon root of 3 minus a square, minus root of 3 minus a square, root of 3 minus a square, and minus 1 upon root of 3 minus a square. Okay, so we'll start from the given part. Cosec as it is tan inverse cos, cot inverse sec. Instead of sin inverse of a, we want to convert in sec inverse. So how to convert? Make a right angle triangle. And for right angle triangle, what is the formula for sine function? Opposite upon hypotenuse. So a means a upon 1. So a will be opposite side and 1 will be hypotenuse. So what will be this side according to Pythagoras theorem? Hypotenuse square minus other side square. So 1 minus a square, and it's a square root. So you'll get root of 1 minus a square. So from this right angle triangle, if you want to convert sec inverse, sec definition means what? Adjacent upon hypotenuse. That is cos. Cos is what? Adjacent upon hypotenuse. So sec will be what? Hypotenuse upon adjacent. So sec inverse, the same thing from this triangle. Sec, I can write sine inverse of a as a sec inverse of 1 upon root of 1 minus a square. So just in place of sine inverse of a, we have written sec inverse of 1 upon root of 1 minus a square with the help of the right angle triangle. Okay. Now sec of sec inverse of something is a something if something belongs to the domain of the sec inverse function, and here we'll assume this it is belonging to the domain of the sec inverse function. Condition is not there, so we assume. So sec of sec inverse of 1 upon root of 1 minus a square will become 1 upon root of 1 minus a square. Now remaining all as it is: cosec, tan inverse, cos, cot inverse. Okay, now here it is cos and here it is cot inverse. So I want to convert this cot inverse in cos inverse. So first of all, make a right angle triangle. For a right angle triangle, definition of cot function is what? Adjacent upon opposite. So 1 will be the adjacent side and root of 1 minus a square is the opposite side. Now how to find out hypotenuse? The sum of the squares of the sides. So 1 square plus 1 minus a square. Root will get cancelled. So 1 plus 1, 2 minus a square. So hypotenuse will be root of 2 minus a square. So this cot inverse will become what from this right angle triangle in terms of cos inverse. Cos definition of cos function is adjacent upon hypotenuse. So this will be what? Cos inverse of 1 upon root of 2 minus a square. Adjacent upon hypotenuse. Okay, so this cot inverse I have written cos inverse of 1 upon root of 2 minus a square from this triangle. Now cos and cos inverse will get cancelled. So what you'll get? 1 upon root of 2 minus a square. Now we are having cosec of tan inverse of 1 upon root of 2 minus a square. Now this tan inverse I want to convert in cosec inverse, so that cosec of cosec inverse something will become something. So for this again you make a right angle triangle. So what is the definition for tan function in right angle triangle? Opposite upon adjacent. So 1 upon root of 2 minus a square. Now how to find out hypotenuse? The sum of the squares of the remaining two sides. So 1 square plus the square of this will be 2 minus a square. So 1 plus 2, 3 minus a square, and it's a square root. We have to find out the side, so it will be square root. So now tan inverse from this table I can convert in what? Cosec inverse. So what is the definition of cosec function? Hypotenuse upon opposite. So root of 3 minus a square upon 1. So this tan inverse I can write cosec inverse of root of 3 minus a square upon 1. Now cosec of cosec inverse of something is something. So here root of 3 minus a square upon 1 means root of 3 minus a square. So you will get option number C. So root of 3 minus a square.